Tell us how you plotted the route this year.
We just look for 8 great towns and put together a safe and enjoyable route for all the, and we try to mix it up. A few towns we haven't been to in a while, some that we've been to before that'll do a great job. So some big ones, some small ones, and I think we got a pretty good route. It'll be a lot of fun for people.
Do you have a sense yet where exactly it goes through Des Moines?
No, that's going to be $1 million question. We'll get with the local officials here, police departments and all that, and they'll determine that. So it could be a couple of months before we have an exact route through town.
Probably not on Interstate 235?
Probably not. All right. So
what was the tipping, like for Des Moines, what was the tipping point that you decided to go with Des Moines?
Well, they've been asking for a long time, and there's just so many great things that have happened in Des Moines in the last couple of years that are ready to be showed off. Just looking at the riverfront, the East Village, new sculpture garden, there's just some great things that people need to experience Des Moines, and they're fired up for it. So we've heard from so many people, when are you going to bring this thing back to Des Moines? So this summer it's going to happen.
And tell us about your timeline. You'll bike the actual route just to dot all the I's and cross all the T's and all of that. When will you do that?
Well, we'll bike it with a team of cyclists June 2nd through the 8th, but we'll put out the entire route in March. So mid-March in the Des Moines Register, we'll put it out, and people can look at every road, every town. So we'll announce about 40 pass-through towns at that point.
Are your hotel rooms already booked?
Yes.
He's a smart man right here.
Yeah, I'd be a little busy tonight. So there's a lot of people on laptops and all that trying to book hotels. So.
Now, is this Karis Loop going to be on the second day then?
It's going to be on that Monday. So that's the day, the 83-mile day.
Okay.
So we got a lot of 49-mile days. It's the shortest or second shortest route of all time. After the year they went through last year with 105-degree temperature, we deserve this type of route, to have a good, fun RAGBRAI. So let's have a great time.
So that was part of the deciding factor, was just to make it a bit easier than last year? Or?
Well, that's the thing. People say, don't you have all your routes planned out for 4 or 5 years? And I'll tell you no, because we probably changed our way of thinking after how tough it was last year. Last year should have been an easy year. On paper it was. In reality, it's 105 degrees, hilly headwinds. People were beat. Let's give them a fun ride. They'll enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'll tell you, as soon as there was a big cheer with each city that you announced with each town, but right underneath it there was a big sigh of relief too, from people who remember last year.
Yeah, the 406-mile year. I mean, if we would have been 500 or something like that, people would have been probably groaning a little bit. But there's some people that'll be groaning, oh, it's not 500. But I think overall people can enjoy it.
Anything else about any of the other towns besides Des Moines that what stood out about them?
Well, every town has. We probably hear from about 200 towns that are, hey, we'd love to host you. Trying to put that giant puzzle together from one town to the next is really difficult. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't know. There might be road construction in a town that we can't go there, or just things that don't match up. So, again, we're going to pick 8 great towns, always change the route up, and make it just safe and enjoyable. And I think we got that this year. And go into some great Iowa towns.
We heard from a lot of people who said we're really hoping to go to the south. Was that, I assume you heard the same? Is that part of your decision here?
Oh, we try to go all parts of the state, and we haven't been to southern Iowa in a while, so we get a good mix of central and southern Iowa. There's some great hills down there. There's some great scenery. I mean, riding like across Red Rock and just different places like that. People are going to just understand how beautiful our state is. We're going to touch in some, 2 major cities with Council Bluffs and Des Moines, and then just some great small communities. I mean, Perry, Iowa, Knoxville, Oskaloosa, Fairfield. I mean, these are great towns. And at the Mississippi River in Fort Madison, and Harlan just 5 years ago hosted this. So we've got some really, really fun towns to go through, and they're going to do a great job.